Hey there, so it's Monday. I'm out on my 5k easy run, but let me tell you, there's nothing easy about this one. We'll see if I can do the whole 5k, and I'll do an easy run regardless. And yeah, I'm gonna go over my plans regarding my races for this year. And yes, races, plural. There's quite a bunch that I'm planning or hoping to do. So yeah, I'll figure this one out and talk to you in a bit. So coming up on 30 minutes and I've done 3.4k, so there's your pace, or my pace. Coming into this forest was even worse an idea than just out there. It's gonna be 4 point something today and I'm calling it quits. It's horrendous. Yeah, I'm not liking it. Did I say that already? I'm not liking it. I figured I'd do this video, talking a little bit every day, but it's plus 30, just finished boxing, and it's supposed to be this type of weather throughout the week, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna need to focus on actually, working out whilst I'm out here. So I'll, you can imagine me training, but instead I'll just sit down and talk to you guys. So see you then. Whew, I'll tell you, what a week. Honestly, I feel like I nailed it. It's been more or less a perfect week. But that's not what we're here to talk about. Plan for the rest of the season. No. Plan for the rest of the season. I'll put a text right here. We are now living Sunday, June 2nd. And my first race is a 5k road race taking place in Helsinki on June 8th. On the 8th of June. So in 6 days on Saturday. The point of that race is to see where I'm at. Use it as a benchmark. It's a 5k road race, should be relatively flat, taking place in the morning, early morning, 8:30 or so. So it shouldn't be too hot. And what's most interesting is they actually have a pacer there. Now for me, I'm hoping to get somewhere between 30 to 35 minutes, but the pacer there it's either 30 or 45. I have to choose between those, so I don't know, we'll see. I'm hoping to follow the 30-minute pacer as long as I can and then just struggle the rest of the way. But yeah, first race is in a week. Second race, June 12th. That's in Hämeenlinna. It's a 10-kilometer road race. My goal for this season is to get a PB, preferably, and I'm aiming for mostly for 5k. But if and when I get that, the next step is 10k. And luckily, Hämeenlinna, it's quite close by. I can just take a train out there, then train back here, do the same day. I don't need a hotel, none of that. Whereas for the Helsinki one, I'm staying at a friend's place so that I don't need to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, 10k road race in Hämeenlinna. Now, the A race for this season is gonna take place on 1st of August in Iitti. It's next to my grandma's place, so it's quite a ways away. It's yet another train ride, staying there for a couple of days. But that's a 5k road race. Well, it has some gravel as well, but let's call it a road race. Relatively flat as far as I understand. It's 2 months from now, and that's my A race. That's the one I'm gunning for. That's the one where I'm gonna break my PB. Hopefully Hopefully it won't be too hot, but even if it is, I've got 2 months to get used to running in this heat, so hopefully that won't be an issue. I'm extremely confident that I will break a PB this year. 2 months is plenty of time to get me there, especially since I'm not that far off to begin with, and next week we'll know more after my benchmark race. But yeah, my first A race is in 2 months, taking place 1st of August in Iitti. Don't remember the name. Iitin Hölkkä, I think. Anyway, that's the one I'm aiming for. That's the one where the magic happens. Then after that, after I complete my goal for this year, get that beautiful PB, maybe even break the 30-minute barrier, who knows. Anyway, 14th of September, there's an obstacle race taking place relatively close here in Ylöjärvi. It's a local bus ride away. It's a 5K obstacle race. It's just for shits and giggles, basically. And 7th of September, there's a night run taking place right here in Tampere. 7.5 kilometers running through the city center. Yeah, that sounds like fun. I might go there as well. But those are just for fun. No pressure there, especially for the obstacle one. I have no idea what it is, what types of obstacles there are. I've done one in the past. It was a 10K tough Viking race, but that was like 7 or 8 years ago. So September is no pressure, just for fun. Recovery maybe, who knows. And 5th of October is Tampere Juoksee taking place right here in my hometown, Tampere. That's gonna be either a 5K or a 10K. Now, that all depends on if I feel like I've got something left to improve on my 5K, or worst case scenario, if I did for some reason get that PB on August, then yeah, I've got 2 months to prep myself even faster so that I'll do it in October. But if I feel like 5K is in the bag, all's done already, then I can start hitting those 10K PBs. And yeah, it's gonna be a relatively flat one. It's a road race, no obstacles, and taking place right here, so I know every nook and cranny. Hopefully it shouldn't be too hot that time of the year, so in that sense it'll suit me even better. And once I hit my PB in August, there's at least 2 months for me to start increasing the distance and getting ready for those 10K events, while still having that speed left over from the workouts I'm doing right now. So 5th of October, Tampere Juoksee right here in Tampere. And lastly, so like I mentioned, quite a few races. Lastly, 9th of November in Loviisa. That's gonna be sort of a weekend getaway with the family. Should be fun. Never ran there, no idea. It's a road race. I have no idea how flat or not flat it is. Basically don't know anything about it, but been to Loviisa before, and it's a nice beautiful city, so I figured let's go with the family and just gonna squeeze in a quick 10K there. But that's gonna be a 10K, and that will most likely be my A race when it comes to the 10K, unless I nail things in October, in which case this will be just again for shits and giggles. As a worst case scenario, absolutely worst case scenario, there is an option for me to run a 5K in Loviisa as well, but we won't be talking about that because there is no need for that. I've broken the PB plenty of times by then, so yeah. But that's it. Those are the plans. Now, the only race I have signed up is the one coming up next week. So everything else might change, who knows. I don't want to spend all that money and then miss everything because I'm sick or whatever. So once the dates start getting closer, that's when I start actually buying the tickets and setting everything up. Getting to and from the races, it's not going to be fun for most of these because I don't have a car, so it's public transportation, trains, buses, whatnots, and yeah, it's never fun. It's never a fun race prep to sit in a bus for a few hours. But it is what it is. That's the way it's going to be. But those are my races. That's the plan. That's how it's going to happen. So that's also the end of the video. Thank you all so much for watching, and please, I'm actually interested to know if you guys have any plans for races or any plans for this year. Please let me know. But anyway, that's it. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope each and every one of you has a glorious day. Take care. Bye.